Yo, what it does, what it do, what it is. You are now in tune with the Game Winning Drive podcast. I got my man Jay Hollins with me. We
What
got
up? What
Liz,
up?
CO is in the
Hey,
building. And I'm your friendly
hey.
neighborhood. I'm your friendly neighborhood podcast host, Hill Brown. We about to get to it tonight. We got some dope I dropped my pen, but we got some dope topics. And I know everybody mad about Bad Bunny, and then we gonna talk about that too.
Of
We got
course,
y'all.
we have to.
Listen, man. Yeah, we go because we know everybody want the Super Bowl recap, and then we want the drama. But let's get these college topics out the way first. You know what I'm
You
saying?
dig?
I was looking at mock draft shit all day today because like I said, it was my day off. I'm so relaxed right now, so don't pay me no attention. All right, let's open this thing up with the NDSU is going to the Mountain West Conference. It's a G5 FBS conference in 2026, and I think it's time they won 10 national championships in FCS football, and they've been the bane of Illinois State's existence.
Oh
So
man.
I'm happy to see their ass go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You already know. Got Poppy Hamon checking in. What's up, brother?
Yeah, what up, brother?
It's gonna be a lot of shifting going on with FCS teams going to the FBS level. North Dakota
Well,
State. It's time.
half of the Mountain West is going to the Pac-12 next year anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
So they need tell you what's gonna be like Washington State, what else? Who else stayed there?
San Diego State is leaving for the
San Diego State.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like I know it's a bunch of states. You know, a bunch of
It's
states.
all state. Utah State.
Something state. So yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. How did I was a Pac-12 dude. How did I forget that quick? You know what I'm saying? That's
Man,
crazy.
'cause it's
Oregon
moving
State, Washington State,
Washington State.
Sacramento State, San Diego State. You know what I mean? Like they all
State penitentiary, every state you can think
Wow.
of.
But
So,
go ahead.
so the Pac-12 is back.
We
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Like, listen, there's no Oregon, there's no SC.
No. I mean, they have more than
Washington.
what I'm saying is that they have more than two universities.
Yes, it'll be more than two teams, right? Somebody said, right? Chicago State.
Hey, Chicago
Oh, my
State
God.
actually is starting. Their first game is August 29th.
Yeah,
they have a Division I FCS football program.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. HBCU, shout out to
Yeah.
them. But I was gonna say, I think it's time after they've won 10 national championships in the FCS, and then after getting they boost smoked in the fourth quarter by Illinois State. You know what I mean? Go Redbirds, roll
Yes, sir.
Redbirds.
Remember,
You know what I mean? So they got, I definitely think it's time. And I think they definitely have the boosters. They definitely have like the fan base. That fan base, because it ain't nothing to do where they at, bro.
Yeah,
But that.
they the talk of the town.
They definitely have the fan base. So yeah, I think it's time. I think it's a good move. And I think they jump in instantly competing, if not winning the conference.
No, 100% because they recruit very well.
Yeah.
They recruit very well, and they're very well coached, man. I think they compete right away in the Mountain West.
Only team I see giving them any problems is Boise State.
Boise State. Northern Illinois has moved to the Mountain West.
oh,
What?
Yeah, Huskies are in the Mountain West. They took that. They beat Notre Dame.
Yep.
okay.
Wow.
They
Cashed that
did.
check and
Yes.
they moved right to
They
the Mountain
did.
West. Moved
Damn.
right to the Mountain West.
And they're gonna get a bigger look being in the Mountain West.
Oh, 100%, man. Money's gonna be better.
Where were they at the MAC before?
Oh yeah, they're in the MAC, man. Tuesday night football, ESPN action.
Yeah, like the MAC is it is Division 1A, it is FBS, but is it really?
It ain't.
I'm sorry, no disrespect to y'all, but I'm just saying.
You go out there
You're
and
probably
you watch some fisticuffs between
Huh?
Green of
Sorry,
Miami.
my phone just went to the
Oh,
chat. So I was actually Jay. You know Tori. Hey Tori.
Tori, what up? What up? What up?
what's good? Appreciate you for
Tori, what
tuning
up,
in.
bro? What's going on? Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Anyway,
interesting. That's gonna be interesting.
yeah.
So how does this how does this help, or what does it do for Illinois State University,
Well, they don't have
my
to play
alma mater?
NDSU no more.
Well,
FCS.
obviously, but is there anyone else in the mix that they would have to
That's
worry
still
about?
Montana State out of the Big Sky.
For
Like
Okay.
sure, for
Montana
sure.
State is always Montana State
Yeah.
is always Montana State, and also the Montana Grizzly too.
Mm.
Like Montana and Montana State is always right there, and that's a crazy rivalry. So out of
Absolutely.
the Missouri Valley Conference, I don't really see nobody giving ISU no problems like that, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
For real. You
they
know,
also have recruited very well,
yeah.
and
Mhm.
this national title run that they were on that put a lot of eyes on the Redbird Nation. So
Yes.
They're
look
gonna get some recruits.
look for them in a few years to probably make the jump to FBS again.
Yeah,
Mm.
if they can keep this up for I say the next 3 years, they'll be going to FBS too.
No, 100%, 100%,
Yeah,
man. So shout out to the FCS football schools getting some love finally, man. That's
yeah.
dope. I
I
love to see it.
mean, like, listen, shout out to the for portal,
Oh
and
man.
that's a great segue right into the next question with it,
Yes.
which is, what stipulations do you think need to be placed on NIL so it isn't completely the Wild West?
Ooh, wait. Hey, listen. I'm gonna jump right in on this one. So,
Yes.
okay, so as far as NIL, I feel like first things first, you need to have something in place where name, image, and likeness is actually being put to use.
Right.
So, like, you need to have some sort of partnership with a business, something of that sort, for it to make sense. Because how it goes now, the kids just show up, and you can't tell me like a college freshman is moving that kind of money in jersey sales. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
they
So
hide a
what?
lot of that money. So
Well, yeah, I know they do, but they do it under the guises. Oh, these are our list of sponsors. You're going to get an endorsement for one of these, right?
right,
So you come in with the print, but like the thing is, and my thing is, I guess people like, well, we should have to know. I mean, not really, but man, like you should come in. Shouldn't you come in inking the deal with the sponsor instead of the school? Like, because the school
that
is involved
exactly,
on some middleman shit.
exactly. One of the changes they made though was about the schools being able to just pay the kids directly and get all the red tape
Yeah.
out of the way.
Right.
But honestly, I think how they could fix it is too many spots, right? Especially
Yeah.
at the Power Four level. So it's just too many spots. Once you talk about, it may be 3,000 spots with 10,000 kids in the portal.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these kids
3,600 of them still in there right now.
still in the portal right now. So I feel like if they spread some of that money around, say some of the Power Four schools, like school like Bama, for example,
Mm-hmm.
endless bag, LSU, endless bag,
Hmm.
they should have to kick into a pot. So there ain't 3,600 kids looking for a new home. So these kids can go somewhere, get paid wherever they at. FCS level included. Everybody should be getting
That's a
some
great
NIL money.
idea, actually.
100% because
Yeah, but this is America, and that sounds too much like communism or socialism. I think kicking into a one point. No, it does. You know what I'm
How
saying? Like
dare you mention fairness?
what do you mean
exactly.
fair?
So I don't think it sounds more like socialism, but so I like the idea personally, but I don't know if it would fly.
No,
You see what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think. Well, we first of all, we talking about the NCAA, and then we talking about boosters, and
Right.
a lot of that is old white Southern money,
Oh
White
yeah.
right?
money. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
share my money, like
Exactly. That's what
ain't
I'm saying.
that ain't gonna fly
Yeah,
at
that's gonna be
all,
rough.
right? But the conversation that I hate surrounding
Should there?
this is that these kids shouldn't be able to pick up and leave when they want to, because we've watched coaches do this forever. Like, oh, I'm not leaving, while he packing his bags and he telling his wife, baby, get the kids. You know what I'm
Hundred
saying?
percent.
I'm wrong. Y'all,
100%.
baby, get the kids. You know,
Should
y'all are my family, and then they take off in the middle of the night.
Gone.
Next thing you know, 2 days later, they doing a press conference for their new school when they done lied to all the kids, right?
Yeah.
And that and so here's my oh, what happened to integrity? You remember, Liz, what I was telling, when Isaac was getting recruited, when I said, well, let's be real, y'all not recruiting him to play school. You know what
No,
I
hundred
mean?
percent. 100%.
Listen, you saw his numbers, you saw his tape, and the tape don't lie. You want him to come and score touchdowns for you because you need to win, right? So what's that worth to you in scholarship money? And I'm very shrewd about. I was very shrewd about that type of thing, because I knew his talent. And it's like, you're not recruiting him to play school. You don't give a damn whether he graduated or not. You care about winning football games. That's what you care about. You know what I mean? So right. Lane Kiffin, sleazeball coaches leaving when they want.
Well,
So
There you go, Lane again.
yep,
yes.
yep.
I was
That's
like,
why.
where's the sound? Where's the sound? Let me give it.
we need a lane?
Look, because literally, and that's the conversation I hear. Oh, these kids don't have no. Here's the thing: I used to have to watch a kid sit behind somebody for 3 years, and I mean, he's a 5-star, but he has to sit behind a developed 2-star who's a sophomore due to seniority. When, bro, I know I'm better than this dude. You see me in practice, right? Now I don't have to do that. Listen, I can go to this school and I can get on the field right away, because a lot of the new younger coaches, shout out to all the younger coaches, they feel like, hey, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, 100%. You
You
got
know what I
guys
mean?
playing. You got
And that's
17 year
it.
olds. You got 17 year olds on the big stage playing.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah.
Is there a cap on how much,
Nope.
like,
Not
There's
yet.
no
school?
cap.
I'm
Okay.
sure it's coming,
So
but not yet.
Okay, so
that maybe that's something that could be what did you say?
I have a question about coaches' contracts, though,
Could be
because
instilled.
in
Wonderful.
college I'm still learning. But so the buyout that they insert in the coaches' contracts, is it the new school that's paying those outrageous buyout numbers when they have like some
Mm-hmm.
crazy buyout
Yeah.
fee?
Yeah, the new
So
school
the
pays the
buyout
buyout.
doesn't
New school has to
so
pay
the
it. Yep.
buyout doesn't even prevent them from jumping schools because the
Not
new
at all.
school
Man, listen.
pays.
Yeah, it does. There's so much. Listen, you gotta understand, like, and I hate this comparison, but I'm gonna give this comparison just so people understand. It's like when the South told the North before the Civil War, kiss my ass. We got more money than you because we don't have to pay our labor. The NCAA for 90 plus years didn't pay their laborers. So they made all the money hand over fist. So we don't
100%.
know how much money they got. So the buyouts is never a problem.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I
nothing to
mean?
them. It's that's a drop in the bucket. They
You
they
got a
have
six
so much
million
money.
dollar buyout. We want you here. Come on.
Yep. They pay that fare and get them right over there.
Got it. Okay. All
So
right.
yeah. And I think here's the other thing that I don't like before we get off of NIL, bro. Why is the federal government involved with this? Like, this is like they trying to, like, we need to set legislation. Well, we know why, because all the
Why?
They
kids
s-
look like this,
they,
right?
they that's the thing. They saw that money going to certain skin folk, and they was like, get the
Right.
feds in there.
Right.
Get the
They said,
feds in
"Whoa,
there.
whoa,
Right.
whoa, whoa."
How,
Bro,
they
like,
like
Because
how
hold
much
that's
on,
money?
really
wait a
Oh
minute,
no.
hold up, wait a minute, hold up. You know what I mean? Like, dude,
So
like, why are we like, oh, we're gonna pass legislation? Dude, these are private entities, bro. I mean, I get it. Some of these are state. Some of these are state schools, but a lot of these schools are private. You know what I mean? Like,
But
it's
100%.
even if they're state schools, that's not federal. That's
not
state.
federal, but they literally trying to pass federal leg. I'm like, why are y'all even involved in this? What's
And you
you
know
know?
the legislation that they're going to pass is not going to be to protect the students.
Oh no,
No,
no, it's gonna be the
absolutely
protected
not.
It's
institution.
a
So
hundred percent protect the
so yeah, we'll,
institutions.
we'll see how that go. I mean, but the thing is, they couldn't no longer uphold what was being there because it was basically slave contracts, like, and it was based off of that. So
Nah,
getting
hundred
off of
percent.
that, getting off of that, last college topic, right? And this is something, ill. I'm addressing to you, but I want everybody to answer. Kirk Cignetti's coaching style mirrors Chip Kelly's 2008 to 2012 coaching style. 25-minute walkthroughs, hour and a half practices. Coaches go home when the work's done. Efficiency over time spent. Is there something to this formula that should be utilized more often, or is it something that just worked for those two coaches?
No, I think this is something that should be implemented like nationwide for especially for the
Mhm.
top programs because these kids are dog tired, man. Like I see it even at the high school level. Like
Mm-hmm.
kids
Mhm.
days starting at 5:36 a.m. They're not walking in the house till 8 o'clock.
Well, here's the stupid thing, right? For me, to give you 7.5 to 9 hours of school and then send you home with 2 hours of homework. What the hell am I doing homework for? I'm talking about at the high school level. I've
It-
been here for 9 hours,
I've been
bro.
here 9 hours,
Like
bro.
literally, what am I gonna learn at home that like I don't want to see this no more? And Lord forbid I got football practice. I got two a days. I got weights in the morning. Then I got film, and then I gotta come back after school after being here for like, dude, like these kids are living a damn near adult hour lives at this point. So it it,
It
Mhm.
it,
it got
it
so
becomes
bad. It got so bad even for us in high school, right? Like we were just like, you know what? Let's just pass the test. We ain't do no homework.
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm walking
Because
in
like,
walking in the house at 8 o'clock. I'm beat.
bro, let's be real. Most of that work you're doing at the high school level, right, is busy work when you go home because college ain't even set up like that.
Not at all.
College
No.
curriculum ain't even set up like that. So it's just really, oh, let's keep them as busy as possible and get them used to doing work because they're trying to produce employees, not free thinkers and
Bingo.
creators, right? But that's a whole different discussion. Well, I wanna touch on this because this matters from a strength and conditioning standpoint. There is only so much you can do within a 2 hour frame before your body conks out, right?
Yeah.
So an
Mhm.
hour and a half worth of practice is more than enough. Like, listen, hour and a half of weights when you got weights, or hour 15 minutes of weights is more than enough. You don't have to spend 3 4 hours in the weight room. Like I tell people, like, listen, I get what I get out the gym and got what I've gotten out the gym. Hour and 15 minutes. I go in, I'm locked in, I got what I'm doing. I know I'm doing this. I know what I'm trying to grow. I know what I'm trying to make stronger, faster, quicker. All of this is already designed. You got the program designed right there. You know how you need to train your skill players. You know how you need to train your trench guys. You
Absolutely.
know what is position specific. You know what I mean for conditioning. So it shouldn't even take you that long. And so I don't agree. Oh yeah, we were there for 3 4 hours for what?
You wasting
Why?
time, man. You wasting time because all of the disciplinary exercising and drills that we're doing don't translate to Saturdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
Mm-mm.
So
Nope.
why are we
Here's the
in here?
interesting thing, too, guys, right? I would actually think that this mentality, I'm actually looking at what Jay gave us about how Signetti sets up his coaching style. You would actually, because he's old school, right? He's like 64 years old. He's
Yeah, he's
not
been
like
coaching for
these young
42 years.
Mavericks.
Yeah.
So it's
Mhm.
interesting that he's an old school coach
Right.
that has adopted that. That's interesting
But
to me.
his dad is a all world Hall of Fame coach as well, right?
100%.
So my thing is, and I only know two coaches that I'm sure there's others, but the only two I know is Kirk Cignetti and Chip Kelly at the college level, and they both were extremely dominant, and they both went to national championships.
Well,
With this formula.
I liken it to quality over quantity,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right? And so then it also takes into effect your, like, people talk about work life balance. You're letting your coaches go home to see their families. You're letting, like, the students, have some time off. That's gonna translate into
Happier
Friday,
people.
Saturday, Sunday.
yeah, they're
Absolutely.
fresher, they're
Yeah.
well rested.
They're well
They're not
rested.
they're not stressing like, man, I only got because in college you only supposed to spend 80 hours a week on athletics. But
Yeah,
we know
understand.
motherfuckers is spending like 120 to 150 hours
Milking
because
that, boy.
like,
Right.
damn this shit. And in some cases 200 because um, not that we telling on nobody, but we know ain't no. It's like go to class. It's like yeah, but them assignments get done how they get done. You know what I mean? And and
Right.
and and those papers get done how they get done. So you're only technically supposed to be logging 80 hours of athletics weekly, right?
And realistically, and this is researched, um our brains really after an hour we're not listening anymore,
Yeah,
you
Hey,
know.
tune
yeah,
out
So
for sure.
yeah.
you tune out.
You can only retain anything for 2 hours. After that, it's a blur. And this is why it's like, this is why so many kids get bored in school. Bro, I'm here for damn near 9 hours for free. You know what
Free.
I mean? Um, like I can't retain all that, like, because let's be real. I don't know about you, ill, but Liz and CO, I know we only went to school for 5 to 5.5 hours and we're fine, right?
Yes.
The people who
Yes.
made those rules of going to school
Yes.
9 hours only went to school 5 to 5.5
Five,
hours.
5.5.
So it was really about getting more state money that they wanted these kids in classrooms. But my thing is like always going to have a problem with curriculum at the high school level because you're sitting kids in a class for 8 to 9 hours and then you're sending them home with two hours of homework. And it's like you didn't turn in my homework. Oh, I ain't got no intentions on doing that, but I'm gonna pass all these quizzes and tests though. But when are you gonna do the
That was
assignments?
literally us, man, because
Never. I wasn't doing no damn homework,
I
man.
don't got time for that, man.
No. I passed all my tests and quizzes with A's and B's, so you couldn't fail me. But I wasn't doing that homework. I man, no,
I was one of
no.
those kids, man. Hey, we did the math right away. We look at the syllabus or whatever, whenever that come out, whatever. Oh, homework is 10% of the grade.
Mm.
Well, that's 10% more chilling. I ain't doing none of that
Right,
homework.
right, right.
I'm
Long as
touching it.
I can master the other 90, I know I'm gonna pass this
I'm
joint with at
straight.
least a B.
Yeah,
Right.
Get 10% more sleep. Yes.
So I think we will see more younger coaches implement this because the older coaches are set in their ways. They're not going to follow that, right? But the younger guys, as you know, like you see, the guys like Will Stein and Tosh Lupoy and
yeah,
even the Seahawks coach, like these younger guys who are getting chances, they're going to implement things that make more sense scientifically and strength and conditioning wise, right?
100%,
Because
man.
beating your players to holy hell, it was like the old school players did it like that. Yeah, but most of them was on drugs, so they couldn't feel nothing. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So so
doesn't
so
matter
there's
if I'm on coke. It
right,
doesn't matter. I
right.
don't know what time
Like
it is
listen,
anyway.
like most of these dudes was on painkillers or cocaine, so they couldn't feel nothing. So that's not the case. Most of these dudes do is smoke weed. That ain't gonna make you numb like cocaine will. So you know,
100%.
so yeah, I think that's a great strategy, and I think we will see more people implementing it, and I would like to see more people implementing it. So we'll see, and that's gonna wrap our college segment. Now we can get into the fun stuff.
Oh yeah, it's time for out of bounds.
Let's
What's
get
out
it.
of
Bounds.
bounds this week,
Yes.
Lou?
Out of bounds. Oh my God, there's so much. So I was realizing I'm looking at my notes, and I had way different topics than the ones I actually chose. But I am going to mention one that I had. Robert Kraft did not get his vote either for the Hall of Fame, which whoever voted for him because he's old and he didn't get
Because
in,
he's old.
I'm like even more mad that Bill Belichick didn't get, you know. Anyway, so that's just
I
me.
think it's just hate that they didn't get in at this
You know
point.
what, Jay?
Hey, this is how they did
I
the
was waiting for
Patriots.
Liz to finish the question
Got
because
him.
I was going to say that. You can't tell me. Well, they had like the record. I was watching. I don't know, ESPN. Like for 5 years, 7 years before Kraft even bought the team, like they were in the toilet. He comes in. He got rid of Parcells. He agreed with Bill Belichick on sitting Drew Bledsoe. Like he did some things as an owner that regardless of how things ended with Belichick, like together they were a pretty formidable pair.
Absolutely, because he
But
And
that
they both
so
agreed to go their separate ways because it was time. It wasn't a
yeah
one
yeah,
sided.
yeah, but I
yeah
mean,
hundred
they
percent.
won 6 Super Bowls together, right? So it's like, how could you not vote the two of them to me in as first ballot? How is Jerry Jones in the Hall of Fame? Somebody just tell me that.
Because he Jerry Jones and he's the guy
Right?
that makes the world go round with the NFL from TV contracts to everything else.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
Anyway, that was my rant. That I was like, oh, let me talk about this real quick. Okay, so on to the topics I actually picked. Um, okay, so I'm gonna start with Coach Prime. Hold on one second. Sorry. Ah. Okay, so he was on First Take, and I guess they asked him if he would coach in the NFL. I know previously he has said no because what did he say? He said
He
it'd
said
be
there's
hard for him to
people that
coach.
make too much money and they
Yes,
lazy and he don't agree with
they're
that.
lazy, like, and that would be hard. But then now he said he would not because of the way his son Shador was treated during the draft process.
Oh
y'all
yeah.
saw
Do
that
you
clip, right?
do?
I was
Yes,
laughing so
I was
hard. I was like,
cracking up
you know,
too,
let me. Okay, it's not that
and
I'm
he
out
got
of line.
quiet.
I just gotta
And
stop
I
talking.
love that Cam Newton knew exactly what was happening. I love that so much. Yes. So, do you agree? I personally, as a mom, yes, don't mess with my kids. If you mess with my kids, I'm done with you. That's it. It's over.
You know what? I think there's probably, and I don't know. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. When I saw that clip, I was thinking to myself, think about how cool Dion thought he was with certain people in the league, including Jerry Jones. Think
Mm-hmm.
about
Mhm.
how prior to this, he talked about those relationships and whatever. And now I think he's seen a whole nother side of the NFL that has been eye opening. Because I don't think he thought they would do that to his kid.
Yeah, he thought he was cool with a whole lot of people. Here's the thing: you always cool as long as you know your place, right? You're always
Mhm.
cool as long as you know your place. And the thing is, it's like, oh, he think he don't need us. Well, we're gonna. And here's the thing: a big thing in our culture is we don't get people back through their children. Children are off limits. But
Mhm.
but with them, their hatred for us, right? They don't care who it spills over to. I'll get your kids. I'll do something to your grandmother. I'll do like they're really built that way. Like a lot of those type of people, they're malicious at their core. It's literally who they are. It's in their nature, with or without money. This is like, I mean, so I feel Prime because and Prime was like, y'all don't know what really went on behind the scenes. I
I can
do.
only
And
imagine.
Cam was like, "Oh, I know her." He was kind of like, "I know you know." Like he was like, "You don't know." He's
Mhm.
like, "Y'all only know the surface and what y'all seen." He said, "I've really got the inside. Ain't no way in hell I would do anything for these people after the way they treated my baby." And I agree 1,000%.
No,
One
hundred
thousand
percent,
percent.
man. Because
Mhm.
at the
Yes.
end of the day, is Deion Sanders is a man that is built on ethics, integrity.
Mhm.
That's part of his brand. So
Yeah,
Yes.
like even down to him finding kids, like, oh, you getting this NIL money? That means you need to be on point. So I'm gonna find you if you're
Yes.
not. So that's he stands on that.
yeah.
So
Yes.
for him to see Shadur get done that way, he's like, I will never help you guys again. I will never give you guys a positive review ever
Yep.
because he should have been a first round pick. There's
Yeah.
no way in hell
He had a first round grade.
the whole time.
And not a first round pick because his dad is Coach Prime. Like, he
He
has the
earned
The
it.
talent.
tape, the
He
tape
He
put
don't
in the
lie.
earned
work.
it.
The tape
Tape
don't
He
don't
put
lie.
in
lie.
the work.
Tape
And
don't
Exactly.
lie.
So yeah,
And
it's not like Dion was asking for favors. You know what I'm
yeah, the
saying?
tape don't
No.
lie, and the stats don't lie, and that was
Exactly.
my problem. And I'm like, listen, y'all got me. Like, here's the thing: like, I like Shador, but people know what my allegiance is. But I'm like, y'all got me defending this kid. I'm like, listen, all the scouts gave him a first round grade, and now because Brian Dabo, who's jobless, and some random dickhead was like, "Oh, this kid is arrogant." No, that. here's the thing. I said anything that we love and we champion as a culture, y'all hate it, right? Like, and I found myself going hard on people in this organ group that I'm in. I'm like, y'all hate it. I said, this is a Ducks group. And the past week, all y'all talked about is Shador and Coach Prime. I'm like, listen, we smacked them 2 years ago. Why are you still talking about them? Right? I'm like, why? I said, because y'all hate anything that we as a culture love so much. Oh, I don't get why they. No. I said, your problem is our love for him. That's our problem. And the thing is, you don't get to be in on that because you don't understand that. We've watched that kid at Texas Christian. We watch him brand himself legendary and train with Tom Brady every offseason since his junior year of high school. You wasn't there for none of that. Y'all wasn't even there for his Jackson State run. Y'all didn't show up to hate him till he came to Colorado because he came with an entire fan base. And y'all didn't like
Mhm.
that. But y'all glazed Arch Manning up to high heaven for him to stink it up. Stop.
Boom, boom.
Mm.
Got hey, we got to talk about that. So
Ooh,
that's the thing. When you
that was a
talk
mouthful.
when you talk a good game and you actually back it up, it makes them hate you even more.
Oh
Hmm.
my God. Yes.
So if Shadur stunk, there would be no conversation. But
No,
Right.
he doesn't stink, and they sabotage him, and he still doesn't stink.
they couldn't break him. Well, he said, man, listen, you didn't make me, so you can't break me. You didn't build me, so you can't kill me. You didn't invent me, so you can't prevent me. You know?
Hey.
so at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to is like, listen, that they're gonna hate. And anytime, like I said, anytime we're great at something, look at how many people feel ceased to see Floyd Mayweather lose. Look at how many
Mhm.
people recently feel ceased to see Bud Crawford lose.
Mhm.
You know what I
So
Yep.
mean?
the biggest lie ever told in sports is that everybody loves it when you win. No, everybody loves to hate
No.
when you win.
Yeah, people
That's
hate
what it
winners
is.
when
People
you
hate
win
winners.
too much.
Yeah. I mean, even your boy Tom Brady has
Right?
haters.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
People
Tom got
people
hella
couldn't
hate.
stand Tom Brady. Like,
Exactly.
and here's something that a lot of the kids who don't know, and I know this is completely off the subject, but kind of not really. But people who, all the kids who are on the internet now that don't get what Michael Jordan was when he was walking around,
Mm-hmm.
you had whole entire cities that hated that man because
Yep.
they couldn't get past him in the playoffs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks fans hated Michael Jordan. Utah fans
Mhm.
despise Michael Jordan.
Indiana Pacers.
So you had to be there to see it. So watching this happen in modern day when there's no reason to be miseducated about a person, their skills, whatever. It makes no sense to be ignorant in 2026 when we live in the information age. It doesn't makes any sense at all.
It's like people see us having fun or being great at something, and it's like like you ever been
I
in a
think you'll
park
ruin it.
and I have cookout full of us and some random white person comes over and is like, "Hey, what are you guys doing? I'm gonna call the cops." And we literally got a permit to be here. That's it's the same energy. It's
Yeah,
really the same energy.
it's that fucking Karen energy,
Right.
man, and
Look
that's
at
just
them
Mm.
having fun and
what are you
eating
doing? Having
barbecue and dancing on beat. Like
hey man,
Oh, that's funny.
there's
that's
your segue to the other thing.
All right, Liz,
Right.
what's next?
Hey, that was
oh
perfect.
yeah,
Okay,
That was
so
perfect.
dancing. So the halftime show obviously was in Espanol.
Mhm.
Performer was Bad Bunny. I think I mean when it first started, I was like, oh my, I told Jay, I was like, look at all the dancers, they're all brown. I was like, that's amazing. They're all different shapes and sizes, and I just loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. I love that all his
Hey man, he
musicians.
brought Ricky Martin out, man. Come on.
I
he brought Ricky Martin out. I was like, yo,
I was like, yo, hey, Hey, shout out to Ricky Martin's plastic surgeon. That boy don't look a day over 35.
Let me tell you,
They pulled that
I
man's
He
skin
did
back
look
to
good.
the.
I was like, oh wow, he
he
looks really
did.
good.
Yeah. So I have not seen Ricky Martin in such a long time that Jay recognized him before I did. He's like, "Oh, look, Ricky Martin." I'm like, "Shit, that's Ricky Martin."
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to his
And
plastic surgeon.
Liz,
And
I was
shout
like,
out,
oh
hey,
wow, Ricky Martin looks really good.
and shout out to that black
Yeah.
hair dye he had up there too.
Yes.
Oh
That boy,
Yes,
that
man,
that
boy
guy
was
was
black as
working.
hell.
Yeah. So I'm sure if you don't know who Ricky Martin is, he was a child star in a group called Menudo, and then he
Yeah.
broke off and
Yep.
had his own career. So he's pretty legendary. I guess he's like the old school, performer,
Mm.
and that was cool that he had her
Hey,
there.
listen, he is the look, he is the Puerto Rican Ralph Tresvant, Bobby Brown. That's
There you
he,
go.
100%.
There
yeah.
you
He
go.
Had I
went so
known,
went
had I
solo
known
on that
Bad
ass,
Bunny was
but it
gonna come
still
like
the
that,
same.
had I known
That's
Bad Bunny was gonna come
Yeah.
like that, man, I would have
Yeah.
switched up my menu. I would have had me a big old plate of arroz con grandules,
Yeah.
some
For sure.
all
Damn, that
types of
would have
shit.
been good. We should have did that. We should have
But
Yeah,
gotten.
We,
I know there was this big brouhaha, I guess, which we're also going to talk about, where there was like some
Yes.
alternate Super Bowl show or what. Of
trash.
all the people
Well, hey, what Bubba
complaining,
Dub say? Trash.
trash.
these are the same people
Bruh.
who will go vacation in Mexico or the Dominican Republic or Puerto
Crazy.
Rico or Jamaica. You don't understand what they're saying, but you're still out there dancing,
Out there having a
grooving.
ball.
So I don't understand.
Listen,
People just look for something to complain about.
I don't
That
want to
part.
see
Yes.
nobody else. Listen, if I see you with a plate of arroz con gandules, I'm smacking it out your hand. If I see you with a taco or tamal, I'm smacking it out your hand. No,
All
don't
of
eat
that.
that.
Yes.
Don't eat now. Remember,
And you
here,
can't have any
here is what
guacamole
pissed.
either.
That's right.
Nope.
That's right. No chips,
No,
no salsa,
no.
nada.
Listen, here's
You
what
get-
pissed me off the most though. Like, not even turning point, and I guess we'll get to that. Today it just irked my soul, bro. I saw so many of us displaying the same level of bigotry that
Man,
that that we complained about them displaying towards Kendrick last year. I was like, y'all really? And which leads to what I always say, bro. Like, listen, nobody wants equality. They just want their chance to put their foot on somebody's neck because it was
that
done to them.
is it. Cause I seen black folks get out of their body about this. I said, wait a minute.
I
This
didn't
was
understand
us
it.
last year.
I didn't understand it,
It
bro.
was pure ignorance. Like I'm at the point, and I love calling out my own folks because y'all need.
Oh, he needs some milk.
Man,
It was people saying I couldn't understand it. I was like, what? That has nothing to do with the
Nothing.
context of the performance. Kendrick
Nothing.
Lamar basically did a whole Black History Month expose last year. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, y'all couldn't wait for him to diss Drake in 4K at the Super Bowl." We got Trump and all this wild stuff going on in this country, and Bad Bunny tastefully finds a way to say, "Hey, we're here. We're gonna be here. We ain't going nowhere."
Oh my God, that was gonna be my ending,
You know what I mean? And
but I'm gonna still say it.
and we ain't going nowhere. And this culture
He's
that
right.
is on full display, you people partake in it every day.
Yep.
But now
Yep.
that it's Super Bowl
but
Sunday,
when they represent it, it's
Oh,
it's culture. It's exotic. But when the people who it belongs to represent it, it's a problem. I mean,
or
make it make
they love
sense.
to celebrate Cinco de Mayo too.
Oh,
So
oh
they
man,
it's
Oh
listen.
like,
my goodness.
do you even know what
Wait,
it's
Liz, they're
celebrating?
driving around with
They
flags on
don't
their
know nothing about the Battle of Puebla. They don't know nothing about that.
they don't know
And it's
nothing
not even
about it.
celebrated in Mexico. It is in Puebla, but not like nation like Mexico
Yeah,
wide. But
you know.
anyway, so yes, I really enjoyed it. I loved the visuals. We started with the sugarcane fields. Let's see.
You know, it was people dressed in that shrubbery because
Yes.
they had people dressed as shrubs because they said
Yeah.
we have people walk out as
Because
opposed to like
of course,
actually bring them out, and so they just put people in them and people walked out and stood
That's smart.
as
and
shrubs
then
and
Smart.
shit.
and in this country, when we think of slavery, right, we think about back to your Civil War and
Yeah,
cotton, but they were enslaved for sugar.
for sugar.
That's
For
Yeah,
what
they
sure.
happened.
like they was doing sugar
100%.
cane. Like
Yeah.
well, like and even in North Carolina, South Carolina, they was enslaved for tobacco, not cotton.
Tobacco.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
100%.
So yeah, it depends on the product of where you were.
Whatever
yeah,
your cash crop is, someone
That
else is going to come in and take it from you and then make you grow it and harvest it.
yep,
yes, and give
So
you no compensation for that.
free labor.
free labor.
Free
So
Right.
labor.
And so, I liked his messages. Obviously, they were a lot of them were in Spanish, but he said, if I'm here today at Super Bowl 60, it's because I never ever stop believing in myself, and you too should believe in yourself. You're worth more than you think. He told the little boy that he gave the Grammy to, always believe in yourself. And then that football that he had at the end with all the flags, um, he said, "Together we are America," which is, I love that so much because, if you think about it, America, the United States thinks that they're America, right?
yeah.
But you have Central
It's a
America,
continent.
South America, um, North America.
Hmm.
And that's what he was saying. Together we are America.
Right.
Or, you can even say that just because America, the United States, is a melting pot,
100%.
together we are America. So either
You know
one,
what's
right?
crazy? You know what's crazy?
Hmm.
You
I
could
was going
go
to say
right.
which part, the fact that Texas and California used to be part of
No,
Mexico, and now
yeah,
we act
well,
like.
yeah, here's the thing.
Oh,
These
okay, okay,
same
sorry.
people, these same people that feel this way are walking across the border down in Texas
Yeah.
every freaking day to
Every
get their
day.
dental work done because it's way cheaper and they can't afford it here. But you hate Mexicans. You don't hate them enough not to let them go in your mouth and fix your teeth.
Mm.
Come on, bro. What are we doing out here?
And Bad Bunny is a U.S. citizen. Like,
Bro,
Puerto Rico
bro.
has been
Please
part
don't
of
get
the
me
U.S.
started. I keep saying, I'm like, he
since
is a citizen. What are you talking about?
He is
since
a
You don't even need a
18.
citizen.
Go to
passport
Puerto
to go to
Rico?
Puerto Rico. You
You
don't
don't
even
need
need
a
a passport
passport.
to Puerto Rico.
No,
Nope.
you don't.
It's
Right.
America.
It's been a sovereignty of the U.S. since 1898.
And we've
18.
refused, and
1898.
they want to be a state, and we refuse to give them those rights.
Yeah. No, they can't vote for president. They can't vote for
Exactly.
Congress or Senate. They're kind of just there. Like, yeah.
Exactly.
So actually, he last year was Kendrick Lamar performed at the what do you call it, at the Super Bowl,
Super
right?
Bowl.
And so
Hmm.
he had 133 million viewers, which I think was top. But actually, Bad Bunny surpassed him with 142 million viewers.
142.
142 million, yeah. So he is the top performer, the most watched halftime performance in NFL history now. And
Nice.
then we um we had the alternate, right? You had an alternative to the NFL show because
Different.
America, right, right. So that one was called what was it called? Let me
Jay
see.
was texting the viewer numbers. I was like,
Yes,
nobody's watching.
all, all
They
American.
eventually got to 3.3 million. But I also heard some of those viewers were botted, but I don't know.
That's what I heard. Who knows? But All
I
American.
believe it.
It was called All American Halftime Show. All American. Again, America is a melting pot, and all they had was white performers, right?
Doing black music.
Doing black music. They did a rendition of Jimi Hendrix Electric Guitar Star. What was it? Star
Oh,
Spangled
stop. The
It was
Irish.
bad. It was brutal to watch. I went over
I
there just out of curiosity,
I did too.
oh
Me
I
too.
did,
I
and
just
I
want
made
to
a
see how
giving
many
review.
viewers they had.
and it
Yes,
was.
I
Let
was
me
doing.
tell
I was
you,
doing research
it was
for this
so
segment.
I didn't tune in,
offbeat,
so I can't tell you nothing.
unseasoned,
Unseasoned.
terrible,
Wow.
And
absolutely terrible.
let's talk about their
It was
headliner,
green bean casserole. Is what it
right?
Green bean casserole performance. That's
Potato
what it
salad
was.
with raisins.
right. Yeah.
Their headliner was Kid Rock, who has not had a hit since 2008. And again, somebody who did black music, like he's rap, or what does he call
Rap
it?
and
Rap
rock.
rock, whatever.
Hey,
Like
let me ask y'all a question
Kid
while
Rock
we're
is
here, right?
the
Let me ask
poster
y'all a
child
question.
for meth heads. He could kiss my
Right,
ass anyway.
that's,
right.
and drugs
How
have not
many?
been good to him.
Because Liz always used to say, Jay, you got a lot of mainstream friends, right? And by mainstream, I mean white friends, right? And I did, but I noticed by the time I was 40, I didn't. And I still have a few, but I used to have a lot. And and I've had some of them ask me, man, Jay, why don't we? Because I'm like, yo, the thing that connected us was hip hop. We let y'all in, we invited y'all here. I said, but as we got older, you became your parents and you promised that you wouldn't. We did college and college age and being outside, being around a culture. You promised that you would never become your parents. And now I look up and you spewing all the same rhetoric that your parents were spewing. And it started the minute we had a black president that y'all didn't even let do nothing because they stalled him at every turn, right?
100%.
So it started like I remember y'all falling out in the streets crying, talking about America's over, this country is over. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? All this because a dude that didn't look like you had a presidential office. America's gonna end. I'm like, what?
Word.
So a lot of them, a lot of them, we're not in touch. I don't rock with them because they became what they said they would never become. Do any of y'all
100%.
know any people like that or no?
Oh, hell yeah.
Um,
Hell
yeah.
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 Funny how
So
that
no,
happened.
so I
I
Mhm.
really don't, because I've never really had a lot of. I don't think I've had many white friends.
no,
I had
I
one in
have.
college,
No.
and that's it.
Yeah, I definitely
So
don't. It
I don't know
happens.
why. Just
And I'm like, when I see some of them, I'm like, wait a minute. We used to have these conversations. You didn't. It's funny how it shifts.
And
It
man, it's
shifts.
funny how money change situations.
situations.
Crazy,
100%.
Yeah.
crazy. I was just curious because I'm like, is it just me? Because I
No, it's not just you,
watch you
bro.
become what you said you would never become.
Nope. Not just you.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that whole rhetoric about bigotry and racism not being passed down through generations,
Oh, it's past.
you lied. You
Oh
passed
no,
it
it
down
is.
to your kids. They passing
It
it down to
is.
the grandkids. And I'm just here to let you know, I'll kick your ass about it.
Yep.
So be
Yep.
careful with all that dumb
Mhm.
shit that y'all spewing because everybody says we are not our ancestors and stuff. Yeah, they were way stronger than us. But
They
we
was
are
way
way
strong.
more violent than they were.
Right.
So
Yeah, they were
Mhm.
while
stronger than we are. We're a little
while
bit more
while
violent.
they were able to persevere and endure a lot more than we're capable of, because our fuses are way shorter. We'll kick your ass about this shit. So
But our fuses are only allowed to be shorter because of the work that they did. So you
100%.
There
So it
you
goes
go.
hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. So
yep, so yeah, but I'm
on
sorry,
behalf of them, we will kick y'all ass for what they had to
There you
endure.
go.
that
So
part.
please don't get it
so
twisted.
so yeah, so they, I guess they tried. They ended up having 5 to 6.1 million viewers, and that was about it.
When
Um,
I went, they had 230K. Then it
Yeah,
dropped to
it,
60. Then it dropped to 22. Then it went to 60. Then it went to 3.3. I was like,
the
huh?
bots kicked on in like,
Mm.
nobody's watching. So they
right,
the
right,
bots
right.
kicked on in, and next thing you know, they were at 3 million. I was like, wait a minute. I was just here, and there was 60,000 people here. What is
But
going on?
you know what's funny is when they started doing the halftime shows, most of the performers were white,
Oh yeah,
and we didn't complain. We were just like, all right, whatever,
we
halftime show.
hey, hey when
You
I
know, it's like, all
remember
right,
when Bruce Springsteen did it, I was jamming just like
hell
when
yeah,
Prince was there. Like I like music, so if
Yep.
me
it's good
too.
music, I'm for it. It'd be different if we let NBA YoungBoy or somebody trot out there.
Right.
Then I can't defend nothing. Like
I mean, think about
Right.
this since Jay took off. I mean, shit, we done had Snoop and Dre. We had Kendrick. You got Bad Bunny. You know what I mean? It's been lit. When did Jay take over? 2017.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
It's
Yeah.
been
But
it's been pretty lit. I
Oh
but
think we
yeah.
had Katy Perry one year.
Katy Perry for sure.
Yeah,
yeah,
she brought
Rihanna.
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 It's been
You know what
dope.
I'm saying? Like it's
I tell
But
you
it,
what
but
though,
it's just
we about to get green bean casserole for sure
I
next year.
know.
It is over.
They're gonna be like, it's too much. Beyonce with her military, with her
militant. I
Yeah,
don't.
but
But
military.
that
here's
gets
the
people
thing.
to tune
Here's why I
in.
don't think so. Here's why I don't think so. Because Roger Goodell, while they was talking about his other America, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna book more international games, and we got 9 of them next year.
9
Yes,
international
one
While they
in
games.
was talking,
Mexico.
while they was talking about un-American, Roger Goodell, like, yeah, watch me get this money. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
business is
Exactly.
business.
He like, watch
Exactly.
me get this money. He was like, y'all can keep your politics, boy. I'm on this money. I'm on this money move.
You
Oh,
better
we
know
got
it.
9 international games next year.
You know that. So
Right.
you want to keep everybody
So
interested in. You can't keep.
And
You
that's
can't
like a
keep giving them
perfect
the same
segue
stuff.
into the NFL.
Oh
It
yeah,
is.
yeah.
so I'm doing my final words regardless
Oh yes.
because Ill is correct. So as a daughter of Mexican immigrants, all I have to say is like Will Ill said, we're here, we've been here, and we're not going anywhere.
We
And to
ain't
that,
going
with my
nowhere.
free fried green
But
koozie, go on to the next segment.
The nice
But we
sangria.
proud thing. Listen, hey, ill Puerto Rican shit.
So
Yep.
so I'm saying like we ain't going nowhere.
That's what I'm
And
saying. That's right.
last time I checked, you wanna send everybody back. Okay, you ain't finna have no cut grass, no seasoned food, no rhythm, no good music. Y'all gonna be here eating uh parsnip
Potatoes.
Listen, I
Hot dog.
gotta
parsnips.
look. I gotta send y'all. It's a whole 30-minute video on what America would be without black and brown people. It's
It'd
it's
be
tra-
it'd be
it's
empty. Cause
tragic.
it'd be empty because them motherfuckers will just come
Oh, you
where
gotta
we
send
at.
me that. I want to see it. Yeah, I want
It
to
is.
watch that.
When I tell you, it's tragic.
They just come where we at. That's all. That's what they've done
Well,
to
that
even
part.
get here.
That's true.
So
It's true.
let's keep it real.
Well,
Y'all
there
could have
be no elevators, no traffic lights, no
none of
open
that
heart
shit.
surgeries,
No
no
damn, no peanut butter,
no
nothing.
peanut
Oh,
butter.
I like peanut butter. That's right.
All right,
That's
so
right. All the
all
good.
right.
But okay, so that was out of
Hey,
bounds.
somebody,
Jabari says rice
hey,
cakes and mineral
yeah,
water.
rice
That's all
cakes and
we
mineral
get.
Right. Right.
All right,
I
so
wait. I asked my mom one time. I was like, "Well, you know how like everybody has staple foods." I was like, "What do you think America's staple food is?" And she's like, "Hot dogs.
Damn.
That's American
glizzy,
food."
Glizzies.
glizzies.
She said hot dogs and hamburgers. I was like, "Okay."
Mhm.
And
Glizzy.
hamburgers are in America.
Nope.
I know. Well,
So
she didn't eat
damn.
them in Mexico, so to her they were.
So dang, I think Glizzies might be the one.
I
Glizzies
think they
is it.
are right.
Dang.
Hell, look,
Oh,
fried chicken ain't even American.
Nope.
no.
Nope. 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 The Swedes. I think the Swedes brought it over, or somebody over there. They brought it over, and it became about the frying technique. But then we added the seasonings and the 11 herbs and spices. I was Dave Chappelle. Ain't no damn white man adding no goddamn 11 herbs and spices. It was
There's no way.
so. Now it's Super Bowl recap time.
Oh, we're on to the NFL. Okay, so
Oh,
I want to hear your thoughts on the Super Bowl, but I'm going to give you mine first. It The game started like I thought it would, a defensive battle. Um, Drake May just looked shook,
oh,
but that's because he was getting hit like every throw. And then I'm like, what is going on with his offensive line? So
that
they got
left
some work to
side,
do.
buddy. That
Because
left.
then I was like, then I did a little bit of a dive, not a lot. Jay would have been proud of me. Because I'm like,
Mhm.
wait a minute, why are they getting pushed around like that? I mean, like just on skates, just moving back.
You're being generous. You said pushed around.
Is it
They
the
were
two
getting
rookies?
their asses whooped.
Then I was
Yeah.
like, well, is it two rookies? Then I looked it up. okay, obviously the left guard and the left tackle are both rookies. I went all the way back to Tom Brady's first Super Bowl offensive line. His left tackle, Matt Light, was a rookie.
Yep.
Mm.
It's not an
So so being the rookie is not the excuse, because I'm like, I went all the way back. So I would like to hear your thoughts on whether or not you think they can get the offensive line fixed. And I thought the defense and Christian Gonzalez is
Oh,
a
I'm
He
whoa.
is
still
he is
Gonzo believe.
him.
I was like, oh my God.
Gonzo is him
Did I
for
tell
sure.
y'all? Did I tell y'all? Listen,
You told us last week.
I
Gonzo is
told
the
y'all
man.
last week, Gonzo is a guy, right?
he had
Like
a hell of a
all of
game.
the shit that you saw him do on the field last night is what I watched him do for the Ducks. And I had to post that picture of him on up where he had his arm outstretched and he
Oh
had the
yeah.
Ducks logo on his bicep.
Yep.
I was like,
That was tough.
and he had posted it. Him with Go Ducks said for the O. You know what? He
For the
posted it
O.
last night.
Hey,
So
go Duck,
he Go Ducks Pro
pro
Ducks.
Duck.
So
That's
he's
right.
even though I
Go
wasn't
Ducks
rooting for
Pro
his
Ducks.
ass last night,
No,
but he's a guy.
I honestly felt bad for him because he had such a good game.
Man, that boy
But
played lights out. Oh my
but
God.
to our point from last week, one person can't do it all for football in
Not
a
in
football
football. It does
game.
not work that way.
Exactly.
No, it does not work
Exactly.
that way.
Right.
No, but that man,
Hell of
listen,
a game.
that young fella had himself a night last night
He had a
statistically.
game.
He had a night. Too bad the rest of his team didn't get the memo.
I
I mean,
mean,
you had some
they
other
did
boys that
it.
play decent too, but that
I
offensive
ain't talking
line.
about the defense. I'm talking about the tackle and
Oh my goodness, it was terrible.
the
So yeah.
blind side. Hey, the blind side of the offensive line, dog.
It
Listen,
was
okay,
rough.
so Ill got to take the dude got whooped so bad, maybe my mind won't let me remember his name. What's his name? The tackle?
So you
Ill.
got
You got Will
Will Campbell
Campbell
was the
and you had
tackle.
Jerry
Him,
Wilson.
him.
Will Campbell.
I don't think he won a rep last night.
No.
Now, Jared Miller got pushed
Really?
back into his quarterback. Like
Yes.
literally, he won a few reps, but he got pushed back. But I'm like, yo, if you can't block the Q's backside, you're gonna have problems. Remember, shit, year before this one, the type of problems that we had at left tackle here in Chicago.
Oh, 100%. And
If
then you
you
saw
can't block the blind side, it's going to be a problem because listen, that's the side that he's turned away from most of the time.
100%. 100%. And
And
once you start giving up that kind of pressure, you're gonna start getting edge rushers and guys starting to move around on that D line, picking and choosing their spots. Like, hey,
we saw it.
you're fresh. Hey, slide over, buddy. I'm gonna get this matchup.
Man, we saw
And
all type of DB blitzes, nose
oh yeah,
twists, all type of shit, bro. Like
they
they
they,
was
they were
they
under
was like,
siege,
this go crazy. Hey, we ain't never
under
seen it
siege the
before,
whole
but it
night.
looked like it's gonna work. You know what I
Hundred
mean?
percent.
So
But
do
So
they since they're both rookies, do they get another season? You think coaching will
yeah,
help?
oh
They
yeah,
definitely gotta
oh,
get in
they'll
the
be
weight
fine.
room. They
they
gotta
get
in the weight room.
Yeah, yeah. The weight room matters, man. Like I said,
Yeah.
squats, bench presses, drilling and drilling. But interestingly, Ill said that the tackle's technique is bad too. I got to go back and watch the tape because I just was looking at him
Oh.
getting owned. I wasn't really looking at his technique. I'm like, why is he getting owned this way? But you know,
So do you think they need a new O line coach, Will?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Those guys, their strength of schedule, the amount of elite pass rushers that they saw throughout the year, they couldn't scheme for that amount of pressure and the ability for the Seahawks to play quarters
Jesus.
and a lot of match coverage where it's just like, hey, we're going to give our D line plenty of time to get home. It was just one on one O line versus the D line, and that inexperience against that. See, the Seahawks have a lot of depth as far as pass rushers go, and they have a lot of interchangeable parts. Like you were seeing Leonard Williams flip flop sides. You seeing the guy that's their three tech. he's lining up over Will Anderson in some of the snaps, and I'm like, I mean Will Campbell, some of the snaps, and I'm like, yo, they are literally picking on these rookies.
They are.
They picking
Yeah.
on these rookies, and that's just something that you just have to get experience. You have to
Mhm.
get better technique. As far as weight room strength, I don't think that's an issue. These guys come out of college putting up NFL numbers in the weight room, but they're not grown men strong yet.
Uh,
And
So that was going to be my question,
They're
right? Because
like
that's why I'm
20.
thinking,
They're
like,
like
how
20,
old are
21.
they? Because they're going against grown men. I mean, like
100%.
grown men.
Grown ass men with mortgages and kids.
yeah, yeah, it's different. It's different.
Okay.
yes.
Go upstairs and clean your damn room. Strength is different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot different than I just walked off the college field. Bro, I've never seen anybody play quarters this well. I just
Yeah,
I'm so impressed with the way they play match coverage, bro. It's I'm like, and the athleticism, and the thing is, I've watched this defense. That's why I said I don't think New England has the firepower to overcome this. It's like, bro, they sat in match coverage damn near the whole game and dominated.
100%. And it's not every day that you get your top three DBs that are 4-3 and 4-2 guys. So they can run step for step with anybody,
Yeah.
and they're good in coverage. They're not just fast; they're good cover guys.
Yeah, I mean like listen, the ball skills is crazy. That like the way they break on the ball. You know what I mean? You seen I'm seeing guys. I've seen two guys just sit back and bail and then break on the ball. And you remember the argument that Cam was having with that one coach that was on the reality TV coach that cursed too much and
JB,
Oh,
JB,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
JB, about how to break
Quarters.
how to beat
Mhm.
quarters. You're not beating them in quarters just by throwing no deep ball, bro. You're not. They
He
play
tried.
match too well. They play match too well, bro. I was while people was talking about the game was boring. I'm a defensive guy. You know what I mean? I love defense, right? While people was talking, I'm like, no, dude, what you're witnessing was a defensive masterpiece. So for me, I'm like, people like this is boring. I'm like, y'all ain't football people for real. Because y'all think it's only a good game when everybody just torching defenses up and down the field. But guess what? Some defenses show up to play and you got to beat them.
So I got a question for you since we talking about defense. Why do you think, even though they lost, all right, why do
Mm-hmm.
you think the Rams have the ability to play the Seahawks so well? Right?
They
Because
know each other.
yeah,
Mm.
And they know each other.
Familiarity.
NFC West. It's like no matter like the Bears and the Packers know each other, right? Like
Mhm.
Minnesota and the Packers know each other. It's like, the Raiders.
Matthew Stafford, I mean, they had good success against their defense, right? He threw for
Yeah,
like
they.
three.
I mean, they know each other well, but we also talking about the highest scoring offense in the league going against them too this year, right? So,
100%.
so they was gonna put up their points. Which again, shout out to Dennis Allen because his defense held them to 17 points. But that's neither here nor there.
Yes,
But
sir.
you're talking about the number one scoring offense in the league. Like sometimes it's like playing. All right, we know Mike and Kobe gonna get their points, but we just got to win this game.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean? And that's what playing the Rams was. The Rams are that good on, and Sean McVay is a dog at drawing up them plays to beat you.
Yeah,
You know what I
100%.
mean? Like he really is. So and the Patriots got guys. They got guys, but I just don't see them having a level of explosiveness that a Puka Nakua or Devontae Adams had.
Yeah, they need more pieces. They need more
They don't.
pieces.
They don't have
They
that.
don't have skill players. No,
They don't pose the same threat to that defense.
no.
Yeah, 100%. Like their biggest threat yesterday, as far as receiving goes, was Mac Hollins, and
Yeah,
he's a number 3 or a number 4 on most NFL rosters. So
yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a true wide receiver one. He's that on the
Yeah,
Patriots by
and,
default.
and Diggs couldn't. Witherspoon had Diggs in his. He was in his pocket all night. You know,
Hmm.
Yeah, he
Again,
didn't.
he was running
He
his
couldn't
routes
throw.
for him.
the
He
way
couldn't.
that's what I said. The way they break on the ball, and that's the beauty of, like we said earlier, the tape don't lie. If you watch a team's tendencies on tape, and you know this as a coach and a player, if you watch their tendencies on tape, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah,
You
all
know,
day.
you like you know that their quirks. Okay, if they do this, I know that they're about to do this. If they do this, I know that they're about to do this. Tape don't lie. So all you got to do is I give you a perfect example. Every sitting with Bill Belichick in on NFL Network, right? And he always knew. He said, "I knew." The thing is, he said, "I study." He said, "I studied Tom all that week because we had to beat y'all." And Belichick was like, "I need to know where Ed Reed is on the field at all times, right?"
For
So
sure.
he said, "I know if I break outside, Tom's gonna rip the middle. If I break inside, he gonna rip the seam, which is what they teach you as a quarterback
All
anyway,
day.
right?
All day.
That's QB 101. So what Ed did, Ed backpedals, and you know he had the makeup speed. He turns like he's breaking outside, but he never gives his hips up, right?
No.
Soon as Tom Brady rips the middle, he's coming across. Interception, pick six. He was like, because I watched enough tape on Tom that I knew that that's what he was going to do. So if you watch tape, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And all you got to do is wait for those tendencies to show up and
Yeah,
bounce on.
they're
That's
gonna
it.
they're gonna present themselves with down, distance, situation. Everything matters. That's why you got to be a film junkie. Like being a film junkie will put you in a position to make plays.
Yep.
I can always tell when a guy ain't studying enough film.
Mm.
Well, that goes into my next question. Speaking of defense, so which defense do you think is more was tougher and more intimidating, the Legion of Boom or the Dark Side? And I know you saw me say, "Don't give me stats." Your eye test.
I don't have enough
Are
of
you?
the dark side yet, so I got to say Legion of Boom. I could only because I mean only because, but if they keep up, I mean at this rate, I mean it's there. It'll be damn close, but I don't have enough.
Nah,
I I think I think for me, I definitely think the dark side has more athletic DBs.
yeah, they're far more athletic actually, but the whole secondary is
You know,
format.
it's funny you say that because I was gonna say I feel like they're really like they're technicians, but the Legion of Boom was just
Oh,
intimidating, right?
I'll give
Like
you
you
one
knew they
name.
was gonna lay your ass
I'll
out.
give you one name for why they were more intimidating as a defense because Cam Chancellor knocked your damn
He
head
was
off.
a thumper. He was gonna put you to sleep. Like,
Yeah,
listen, Cam
he's the
Chancellor was
last.
there
He's
to
the
thump.
last of that dying breed of safety, bro. Like he's the last of a generation of guys like Ronnie
Ronnie
Lott,
Lott. Yep.
Steve Atwater, dudes that was.
Dude, they're
That,
like, listen, bro, as a kid, I worshiped Atwater. All I wanted to
oh
do was
man,
hit people like that. I was like, whatever he do, that's what I want to do. I want to hit
Steve
people like that.
Atwater. I gave him a nickname, Mister CTE. He done handed out so many concussions, boy.
Listen,
Steve
boy, he
Atwater was
retired. Hey,
6'3".
listen, he ended the Nigerian nightmare. Ended him.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Ended him.
He everybody was scared to tackle Christian Okoye until Steve Atwater knocked his head off his shoulders,
And
and
then helped
that
him
was
up.
it.
Come on, big fella, we got a game to finish. You know? Hey,
What-
Christian Okoye was never the same
So
after.
Never the same.
so I really didn't watch the Seahawks this year, but I like Legion of Boom. I feel like that name is fiercer. Um, Dark
It
Side.
is.
It reminds me of
The two
the
six.
comic books. Well, that too. That too. That too. Yes. Yes.
Because I feel like in coverage, it's funny watching them in coverage. I felt like they might actually be a little bit. But don't get me wrong, Richard Sherman was that dude at his heyday, right? But I felt like the Dark Side, like they've got better coverage guys. But for me, to your point, Liz, it was the Legion of Boom was
Yeah.
between Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas,
Oh yeah.
like you
They
come
Yeah.
across
had
a
a
little
bunch of thumpers that wanted to knock your head off.
yes.
So So did you mentioned Ronnie Lott,
Hmm.
Jake?
I love
Do you
Ronnie Lott.
know that his son-in-law is Leonard Williams,
Yeah,
the
Oh
defensive
shit.
Leonard
end
Williams
for?
is Ronnie
I
Lott's
didn't
Yeah,
son-in-law.
know that.
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. They
Dope.
mentioned so when he was interviewed, because you got up and or something when he was interviewed last night. They mentioned it, and I was like, oh wow, okay. So I'm sure he gets pointers from his father-in-law.
Yeah.
I bet.
Listen.
I bet.
Well,
Those DBs on the dark side are definitely more athletic, and they have a level of athleticism that the Legion of Boom didn't have. But the Legion of Boom was stumpers, man. They
yep.
was, you know, it was gonna be some thudding going on when they was out there. Like,
100%. And
and you listen, and if you caught anything coming across the middle, there's a good chance you might go to sleep. You know what I
Mhm,
mean? So
mhm.
yeah,
so so
they
right
Did
now
you?
I'm still giving it to the Legion of Boom right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did y'all like Marshawn Lynch's little commercial at the end there?
That was dope.
I,
That was
I
dope.
love anything beast mode is
Me
associated with.
too. I do too. I
Woo!
really like him. I don't know. He's no nonsense, straight to the point. I just
Yeah.
like
Yes,
him.
very much so.
Yeah.
Okay, so my last question for the NFL. So, what GMs and coaches are already on the clock heading into next season?
Kevin
Meaning that
Stefanski.
it'll be their last season if they don't make a deep run in the playoffs next year. Who are
do
we
we
all
have
are?
do we have a sound effect for Kevin Stefanski?
All day. He be on high alert. He better be on high alert.
Yeah,
Let me
Kevin
think.
Stefanski.
Yeah.
I think Todd Bowles.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah,
yeah.
they should be dominating the NFC South, and they're not. And that's a big problem for Todd Bowles.
He just always looks confused.
If here's the thing, if Todd Bowles is not, I mean, he's a great defensive mind, but sometimes, like, remember the discussion we had that sometimes guys are better coordinators than they are head coaches.
Josh McDaniels.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that if Todd Bowles isn't at least 3-1 in his first 4 games, he's fired by week 7.
got Aaron Glenn from the comments.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, I would. Yeah,
Aaron Glenn, yeah.
Any Jets coaches and
Any
any
Jets
Jets
coach
coach,
is on the hot seat the minute he get there.
any Jets coach. As soon as you get the job, as soon as you sign the contract, I'm telling you,
Ooh.
you in trouble. They are
Um,
worst run organization in the National
who else?
Football
Who
League. It's
else?
not
Who
close.
else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Am I
Hey,
thinking?
this is gonna sound crazy. This is I'm in hot take mode with this one.
All
I
right.
was listening to Cal Shanahan, and everybody always thinks
There
I'm
you
crazy.
go. There you go. John Lynch
Yeah.
and Kyle Shanahan
Whoo. Yeah.
are is hey man, some gotta give.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
They starting to look like James Franklin at Penn State.
Yes.
They can't never win the big one.
They can't win the big one. They can't
Yeah.
keep guys healthy.
Nope.
That's hey, who you guys in
Who's
strength
strength
coach,
and
man?
conditioning?
What's going on over there where everybody's hurt every year? What's going on where every time we get to the big game we cannot finish? Is it going back with Kaepernick, everything?
Oh, damn. You think Quinn on the hot seat, bro? Jabari said he think Quinn on the hot seat, too. Said KOC. Who is
Oh, the
KOC?
Commanders. Well,
Yeah.
he didn't really have a quarterback this year. I mean,
But here's the thing. Now, here's my hot take. I said when Jaden Daniels came into the league, if they're gonna run him like that, he needs some meat on him. He too light in the ass. I said, or he gonna stay injured. And I
100%.
said that after his first year, right? And here we are. You run him a couple times, he get hit, he's out for 2 games. Then he come back in 2 games, he get hit again, he out for another 2. He needs some damn meat on him. Or if you can't listen, if you can't keep him healthy, you definitely gonna be out, because my thing is, if Jaden Daniels don't gain at least another 10, 20 pounds of muscle, his career ain't gonna last long if he keep running like that.
Mm.
that's fair.
No, 100%, man. So it's just one of those things where like I think they need to just fire Stefanski now. But I can't stand that dude, man.
Bro, he
Oh,
ain't even done
I,
nothing yet.
no. I know who KOC is. So, and that's a good one, Jabari. Kevin O'Connell.
Oh,
Oh,
I was gonna
So
say the guy out of Minnesota, the
yeah.
Vikings.
If
Kevin
JJ
O'Connell.
yeah,
McCarthy don't do nothing this year, his ass is grass,
yeah,
Oh,
bro.
100%. They already
yeah.
canned the GM for that crap. So
Yep.
now Kevin O'Connell,
Especially because Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl.
I'm surprised Brian. If I was Brian Flores, I would have beelined it for a head coaching job after that, because
Yeah.
it's like your stock is going to be going further. They're going to be in the projects this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy cannot get off of one read.
Bro, he never had to. He had Blake Corum and those guys in that big ass offensive line at Michigan. That boy had to throw about what? About 11 passes a game?
When he was in high school at Nazareth and IMG, he was a quarterback power type of a quarterback.
uh,
He's not a distributor. He's not a field general.
so he ain't a point guard.
He's not a point guard.
Damn.
And Kevin O'Connell needs a point guard. And
Mm.
he
Yeah.
willingly chose McCarthy. That's his call.
Yeah, you
That was a
don't
good
have a
call.
Justin Jeffries and draft a JJ McCarthy. Those two things don't even go together.
He
No,
is in deep doodle. And Sam Darnold just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that makes it even worse, bro.
that
Mm-mm-mm.
makes it so bad. Jets,
Ooh.
Panthers,
I
Vikings.
know, yeah, I know the owner punching air right now, and he probably want to punch them.
Mm-mm-mm.
Who's
I'm
punching
telling
air today?
Right,
All of
right.
you.
Man, the owner of
Oh,
the Vikings over there like, come on, woo, woo. Like,
That's him all day, for
yeah,
sure.
he over there like, cause you
Oh,
And his
what are we
contract
doing? Are we doing the same time next week?
friendly.
I
We
gotta
get
go tonight
had
then.
it.
I gotta stop messing with y'all.
What happened?
What'd you
What
say?
what?
happened?
I don't know. Jay went offline for a hot second.
He
Hey, you good?
did.
We're doing next week, 7:30, same time, because one of us is going to get their dinner.
Oh, you for sure. No, yeah, but same bat time, same bat channel. Every
I'm gonna start.
Monday at
I
7:30.
was equal, but I have yet to get done with work in time before we hop online.
So
Mm.
like
Well, hey, Dad, you got to go for this week. It's like, look, I just be coming home too. I just was off today, but usually I'm just getting home.
so how about we go 8 o'clock next week?
All right.
So I think 8 o'clock, get everybody get a chance to get settled. Like even our viewers are coming in at 8. Like
Okay.
so
Okay, well then, yeah, let's do 8.
so
That
hey,
works.
chat, holla at us. How y'all feeling about 8 o'clock for the show every week, chat? Let us know
Yeah,
in the chat.
I think eight's good because I usually get home at
'Cause I don't want my people scrambling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
around
Oh, thank you.
7:15, 7:20.
All right,
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
so we'll do yeah, 8 o'clock is good. So
All right,
that
so
works. But as usual, it's always a treat. You know what I mean?
you
Yeah.
know it.
Next
Thanks
week,
for spending
same
a
bad
couple
time.
hours with us. We appreciate
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
yep. I
We're
appreciate you, Jabari. You know
yes,
what I
sir.
mean?
New favorite
Thank you.
Monday show.
Yep.
Thank
So
you.
Like,
yeah.
Phil.
comment, subscribe,
Man,
and
football
share.
season's officially over, so we
I
really
know.
got to get into the meat of it next week.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
true,
get.
true, true.
Hey,
Draft time, baby.
CEO
Draft
and
You
time.
Liz, I'm about to give
draft?
y'all some
Okay.
homework. I'm gonna give y'all a whole bunch of draft prospects to look at.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're about to get into some draft coverage. We got the combine coming up soon.
Let's
Yes.
get it.
I'm actually gonna go this year. I'm gonna hang out at the combine,
Oh,
probably
Okay.
for a day or two. So
Okay.
it's a hop, skip, and a jump. It's right there in Indianapolis. So
Oh
right,
shit, let me
right.
know. Shit, I'll roll with you.
hey, let's do it, man.
Look, game winning drive gonna be on site.
Yeah, why not?
Hey.
Why
Yeah,
not?
no,
Oh,
let
that'd
me
be
know.
fun. That'd
So
be
Yeah,
fun.
I'll see if I could get
yeah,
a couple more media passes. I usually get two.
yeah, bro.
Um,
I definitely slide up
I
that man.
mean,
That ain't nothing
if
but a
it's
six
during the
hour
week, I
drive.
probably can't go.
no,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
always well, it starts from Thursday to Sunday the combine, right? So
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah,
try to
bro.
coordinate something. That'll be cool, man. I'll
that'd be
wrap up the
fun.
setup. We might be able to get a broadcast at the draft. How about that?
Hey
Yay.
man, I would love it if we could.
All
That
But
was
right.
yeah,
fun.
let me know, bro. Just give me the dates and I'm down. I'll make sure I put in my calendar.
For sure, for sure. Well, with that being said, we're gonna get up out of here, you guys. We appreciate all the comments, all the viewers.
Yes.
On
Thank
behalf of
Bring
you.
your friends
myself,
with you next week.
you know it. Like,
Yeah.
comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm
Yup.
Il Brown, got Jay Hollis, CEO, and Liz. We are out of here. We see y'all next
All
week.
right.
Yup.
Bye.
See you next week.
And make sure y'all don't be like Jason Whitlock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never be like
No.
Jason Whitlock. We got a
Whatever that
tuba
is,
channel
don't do
coming for him.
it.
Don't do it. Bye.
Don't do it.
Later.